Hello everybody, it's Dev, the Modernist Colorist. I hope you're all well. Hello Nana, I'm just going to wait for a few more to come in. Really great to be back and speaking to you all. I did thank you, Nana. Yeah, I had a great Christmas. It was quiet, but yeah, it was fully enjoyable. How is everybody? Hello Rainbow, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. I'm glad that people got notifications. Hello Katrina. Hi Grace. Hello Erin. Susie B at QMD. Hello. Hello Naya. Hello Darla. Hi Susan. I'm okay, thank you. Tammy, hi. Hope everything's okay with you. Thanks for the birthday wish. Yeah. Hello CB. Hi Tony. Hello Cheshire. Hello Mama Wilkes. Lovely to see you. Hello Joey. Hello Nick. Or Tina. Or Bro. Whichever one it is. Hi Kim T. Hello Tammy again. Really nice to see all these familiar names. I've been away for a while. Hello, Lizette. Good to see you. Hope everybody got a notification this time. Hello, Faithfulness. Great to see you. Hello, Bella. Pamela. No problem, Robin. Just going to wait for a few more to come in, guys, and then I'll start. I've got a massive load of stuff to show you. Thank you, Kim. That was my stomach grumbling. I don't know if you caught that. Zucchini, hello. How are you? Nice to see that you've joined, Karen. Hello, Pamela. Hey, Denise. How's things? Hope you're okay. Yeah, it seems to be a bit hit and miss, Faithfulness, especially with the notifications. I've got a notification for myself just come through. Oh dear me. Hi Faye, lovely to see you. Yeah, it seems that some have, some haven't, Rainbow. It's one of them ones. I'm not really sure whether it's settings or what. Hello, Victoria. Bonsoir, Joanna. How are you? Good evening to yourself. Okay, guys, we've got 49 in. I'm sure it might increase a little bit, but I think the nucleus of everybody's here. Hello, Dee. Good to see you on. So I want to start off, guys, with these this new feature that I'm going to start on the channel, and these are official DC comics, and what they are is I'll just open one for you to have a look at. The normal traditional comics with good quality paper and everything, but what they do have is colorable covers, as you can see on here, and the rest of the comic is just normal. So this is the Green Lantern. Obviously, it's got an edition number, etc., etc. And then the comic strip starts. But they do have these colourable covers to colour and collect. And I thought it were a neat little feature that you could have on the channel. So I'm going to do one of these every month. I have got 12 of them, so I've got a year's supply in waiting. But, you know, there are variants from Superman, Green Lantern, Batman, Batman Detective, Wacky Raceland, the Flintstones, Justice League, Grayson, and so on and so on. So what I'm going to do is... hello, Sammy. Thanks for coming on. Lovely to see you. So yeah, what I'm going to do with these guys is I'm going to do one cover per month. And then obviously show you the full cover that's done. I'm going to try and replicate its original cover on each one. But I thought it was a neat little feature to bring to the channel. I've not seen it on anyone else's channel. So, you know, once they're all coloured, you put them away, collect them, and you've got the comic to read, and you've been part of that construction of the comic. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. Okay. Second thing, excuse me. The second thing I wanted to show you was I was gifted by somebody who wants to be remained unnamed, should I say. And hi, Pickle. These are the Koh-i-Noor polycolours, and they're hard muff. Now, I started using these and I absolutely fell in love with them. I think they're absolutely superb pencils. They're very hard, but they just suit my style of colouring for whatever reason. I can really associate them with the polychromos. They're very similar texture and hardness to those, but obviously nowhere near as expensive. I've got this temporary case for them because this is the 72 that comes in the standard set, and what I wanted to do was get the rest of the colours. So I managed to get hold of the 12 polycolours, which are all greys. So that's a set of 12 to add to the 72. And then there's also a portrait set of polycolours, which is a 24 pack. And these, obviously, again, will add to the 72 to make a much larger set. So I'm gonna obviously recase all these and sort them out once I get chance. But I just thought I'd like to mention that if anybody does like the polychromos and feel that that is their style of colouring, then by all means try these. I found them brilliant, and they make a superb job of your images. Okay, so we move on. I'll just catch up with chat a little bit. Hello, Bella. I don't know if I said hello to you. We've got 63 in chat, guys. That's pretty good. Thanks all for joining. Then you've probably seen a couple of flip throughs of this book. I got the Steampunk Darlings by Hannah Lynn. I won't do hello, Natalie. I won't do an intensive flip through. I have Tammy. I'll mention it later. What I'll do with this book is just give it a quick flick through on my thoughts on it more than anything else, because obviously there is a lot of people. It's a very popular book. I actually love it. I think it's as manly as you can get with the Hannah Lynn books. There's got some great designs to colour, some good backgrounds, and of course, obviously the figurines and portraits are very similar because that's her trademark. But very good book, and I think she's just getting better and better with time, because the last one was my favourite before this, which was the Victorian Darlings one. And it's an absolutely hello, Andrea. I have no idea. I really do need to make a video on my supplies and stuff, don't I, so that I can answer that question. But I really like this book. I think it's got potential to use lots of media in it, and I can't wait to start colouring in it. I think it's a really good book, and very, very sensibly priced as well. So I got that. And then I got this one by Dee Lenehan, who followed me on Instagram. And it's called Penelope's Garden. And this is what they call an enchanted colouring book. Now, the line art is a lot finer than the Hannah Lynn, but the images are really, really cute, as you can see on here. You can make some good pictures with these. And of course, you've got some slightly grayscale pictures as well, which makes it all that much more enjoyable. So this was a nice book, and I think this was very sensibly priced as well. You've got some labels at the back that you can cut out and do a to and from, which are good to practice some of the medias you may want to use in the book. You could quite easily get some marker down and some water paint and see how you think it holds up by just colouring a few of these labels. Yeah, thank you, Susan. A thumbs up would be great, guys. Really would. Thank you very much. And then I got the Secoons Fantasy Characters Colouring Book 2017, which is also a high quality book. I first saw this on Sammy's channel ages ago, but this has some absolutely wonderful portraits in, as you can see, that I would suggest with the thickness of the paper would take anything, as long as you're sensible, of course. So I really like this book, and I got this one and the 2018 one. That's in the pile somewhere else. So I love this book. I can say, with it being ring bound, it's really comfortable to use. The cover is like a matte, smooth finish, and then on the back you've got some thumbnails of the images that's in the book. There are 20 in all. Right, thanks for that, Sammy. Yeah, I'll check it out, especially with my new Copic skin markers. So I'm gonna have fun with this, guys. It lends itself to give you a few tips for shading the darker areas, that kind of thing. Hello, Virginia. Lovely to see you. So yeah, really happy with that one. That was a birthday present, by the way. And then while I've got it here, guys, I'll just update you on my swatch book, since I've not spoke to you for a while. The last time we spoke, I'd done the Holbeins, which are here, and it is an A3 book, so it's massive. And I'd finished all those off on there, as you can see, all the way down both sides. And then I did the Pablos, which are a beautiful pencil. I found that they work really well with the polychromos, but the range of colours in these, especially the purples and blues, are just absolutely phenomenal. Oh, thank you, Nana. Yeah, brilliant. Thanks for that. And the final page I did with those was mainly the greens and the olives. So I don't know if you can see all them there. Really good to use. And then I did some watercolors here, guys. I did the Arteza 72 Expert. I did them all in like an oval type swatch shape and dragged the color down. Some are better than others. I wasn't too impressed with them, if I'm honest. There was a lot of marks left, especially on the darker colors. And you know, I'm no expert on watercolor by any means, but you know, I believe that one of the things to look at is the color pigmentation and the lines that you draw. I did try a few little ones with an Inktense, and it was a totally different ball game. Absolutely, totally different ball game. There was no pencil marks left whatsoever. So marks out of 10 for the RTs. Very good color-wise. Selection colors. Not brilliant for dissolving the color and dragging it around. It could be the paper, Victoria, but this swatchbook that I have is all media. It's designed to take any media. So, you know, I would have thought, and like I said, I did try an Inktense on it, and it never left a mark or anything. Yeah, I get that, Grace. I know it makes a difference, but like I said, this is a multimedia book, so it should be able to take watercolor, you know, more than finely. It's 180 GSM paper, but obviously once it's leaving lines where you've put the color down, it shouldn't really be doing that once you activate the color. Okay, then I got another copy of Serene as a gift. I was so happy when I got this because the first one I got wasn't signed and this one is. So I'm really, hello, May, lovely to see you. Yeah, I'm going to mention them shortly, Sammy, thank you. So yeah, I think everybody that's ever done anything with colouring has heard of this book and know how popular it is. So I'm really pleased that I've managed to secure another copy, especially one that's signed. And then I came across this, guys, and I've got two of them, so I won't show them you both. But this is a pencil case, and it's massive. I'm going to open it for you because the reason why I've bought it. Hello, Esther. Excellent to see you. Well, we have 81 and 82 now, guys. That's brilliant. Thank you. This is the one I mentioned, Sammy. Yeah, I've tried to save it so I can show it you. It'd be nice if you could have a thumbs up, guys, as well, please. That'd be excellent. Thank you. So it's like a mini briefcase, but it's hard backed. And I thought, obviously, I've got the Holbeins, and I've just ordered with my Christmas money. I've just ordered the 150 set of super colors. Now, when you're kind of buying expensive pencil sets such as that, you want a good pencil case to protect said pencils, don't you? So what I did was I did a lot of searching around, and this one, guys, as you can see here, it's got all the slots for 200 pencils. Let me just bring it up a little bit. But what it does have extra to the slots is it has a pull-out, let me just have a Velcro portable holder that you can put the colours in that you're currently using and just keep them next to you or lent up against somewhere. But the depth of the pencil case itself is an enormous protection factor, which is really why I wanted to get it. Hello X1X, hello Cindy. It was from Amazon, Sam. I will leave a link later on. And then at this end, guys, it really is hard case, so it is like almost like a hand luggage case, but smaller. And then you've got all zips, and you've got pockets and things like that you can put extra stuff in. But like I said, the depth is probably 2 to 3 inches, and it's hard backed. So I'm going to put the super colors in one and the Holbeins in another one. And that way you've got a bit of peace of mind as well, that you know your investment that you've paid a lot of money for is actually going to be very well looked after. But yeah, of course I will, Sam. Yeah, I'll do that after. But yeah, I just thought it was something really nice to show in so much that some of these zip up ones, they're all good. But when you've got them all the leaves crammed together, hello Dorothy, it can rub on the pencils, and I've noticed on one particular case where the pencil leaves are touching on the inside, it's rubbing the paint off the barrel. So I thought, right, my expensive ones are going in these two. So I got two of those. And then I got these, which are the Sergeant Art Supreme. Now, I'd heard on the grapevine that these were very similar, if not the exact same pencil as the Schreiber Farben. And the Schreiber Farben are difficult to get in the UK. I know they've come back out in the US, but us in the UK didn't get that opportunity. But I've been told that these are the exact same pencil. So I have got them because they are a rich, apparently a very rich colour blend. They also have good affordability. So what I did was I got these, and oh dear Karen, oh that's great to know. Do you know if they are actually similar to the Schreiber Farben, or is it just a myth? Because I've looked at the ones online and the pencil actually looks identical, the barrel and everything. So it wouldn't surprise me if Sergeant Art was of the same company that produced the Schreiber Farben. So very pleased I got these. Each pencil, guys, as you open it up, has got the dipped end a third of the way down the barrel with the colour name on. This one is deep blue. I'm not sure about the open stock availability. I've not looked into that aspect of it. But the colour ranges are fantastic, and it's really nice to know that you can still have a set like this, like I've got with the polycolours, the Koh-i-No polycolours, that you can use and you're not too bothered about, obviously, wearing them down too much like you would be with the Allbines. I haven't tried those yet, no pickle. I've been too obsessed with the Koh-i-Nos. They're absolutely fantastic. Hi, Selena. Hi, Marika. The Koh-i-Nos are just something else, in my opinion. So you'll have seen flip-throughs of this already. I just want to show you quickly that it is 40 illustrations by Momo Girl, and that the colour in heaven this time around has sort of really gone to lengths to try and really 97 people. Gosh, I'm absolutely astonished. Thank you very much indeed, guys. That's the highest I've ever had. Thank you. So yeah, I'm really pleased that we can also all of us can do some Momo Girl colouring without having to buy the book on Etsy, because it is expensive, and obviously the shipping costs are just phenomenal. So it's nice that there is your chance to get some colouring done here. If you're struggling, Pickle, I know that Asda near me had a few today. I can nip up and get you one. And I know that you're in UK, I can send it you, so not a problem. And then this was a Christmas gift and already packed for me. It just looks like a normal standard pencil case, which it is, but it's very rattly. So let's have a look what was inside. It's not only a full set of Poscas, different sizes, different colours. I'm absolutely amazed. You start off here with the thick nib, the paint pens. You've got various colours here. then narrowing down here, and then of course you've got the medium ones, and then another layer, and you've got all the white ones with the thin tips. Thank you, Andrea. That's really nice to know. Thanks very much. And then of course, included in this lovely case I was gifted was some graphic paint pens as well, which are the line painters. This is Brick Road colour. So it was just an absolutely outstanding gift. You know, I thought, oh, lovely, a new pencil case. And then you open it and wow, all these Poscas, guys. So, you know, that is something else. It really is. Thank you very much, Sammy. Yeah. So there was 2 or 3 that wouldn't fit in, which I've got, which I've put in here. I'll just bring that up a little bit. So in here now, these are just odds and ends next to my books. So I've got the Wink Castellas here, and then I've got the 2 Poscas I've just mentioned there. A couple of Hobbycraft metallic markers, and I think this one is a Kuretake water brush, but I'm waiting. Oh no, I've got them today actually, so I'll show you those shortly. So them not fitting inside the case wasn't a big deal, because those in the case can be stored, and then of course I can start using the ones that I've just put out. It was, wasn't it, Katrina? It was so thoughtful as well. The thought that was put into it was absolutely fantastic. And to be honest, I was a bit lumpy throated when I received these, because you know somebody's really taking time out of their day to put a smile on my face, and it certainly did. So thanks to that person, they know they are. Okay, and then my partner Sarah got me these for Christmas. These are the Stabilo 0.88 fine liners, 50 of them. And if you read most reviews, guys, online, thanks very much, Sammy. I do appreciate that, and as do you as well. Hello, DD. Lovely to see you. Yeah, they are. The thing I like about these is that I don't know if anybody's. I mean, I'm no expert by any means on using fine liners, but I've found that these don't bleed as much as the Staedtler ones do. And I think that overall in quality, I think these just edge out the Staedtler ones, the tri-liners. Mr. Q, nice to see you. 101 in the house, guys. That is absolutely breathtaking. I'm really, really pleased. Thank you. Never done that before. So yeah, these are a great gift. The only thing that I would criticize, if you can criticize these, is that there's no colors on them. It's just the cap, and I'm not sure until I swatch them out that the true reflection of the color comes out. Maybe some people will be able to tell me now, but I'm not sure if they're accurate or not. But yeah, I think if you do review them and look overall, these just edge out the Tri Plus, just. So I was well happy with that. And you're all right, Dee. I've not got onto the books as yet. So I'll be able to show you the couple that I think you might like. Okay, guys. And then I got, I think I mentioned it earlier. Just bear with me. Wrecking the joint here. Then I got the Sequums 2018 colouring book to go with the 2017 one. And again, absolutely superb quality. I do like ring-bound books that much better, I think. I don't know why. I think it's the the ease of it all, but the paper quality in here is excellent. I'll give you a quick flick through, but there's probably been many of these done on YouTube. But I'm more happy to do any in-depth ones that you would want. Just give us a message and I'll do that for you. But as you can see on here, that there's so many beautiful images. You know, I mean, that one is just so unbelievably unique. You know, the female's body's made out of vines and roots and leaves, and I think it's just so clever how the artist has done that, and that'd be excellent. You know, done with time and care. I think it'd look lovely. Hello, Christine. Lovely to see you. Nice to see you here. So yeah, guys, really happy with those two books that I got. And like I said, as always, yeah, I know what you mean, Dorothy. You know, the book is such good quality, isn't it? You think, ooh, get my bloody grubby mitts on it and spoil it. But you have to have that confidence, and you have to be daring and go for it, because, you know, otherwise you're not going to enjoy the fruits of your spendings and that kind of thing. And then, guys, I'll just quickly show this. This is the second colouring case I mentioned. I'm just going to quickly show it you again, because I don't think Dee Dee saw it. It's almost like a travel luggage case. It's hard backed. You open it up and it protects your pencils from any hardware duty completely. It holds 200 pencils. There are loads of flaps, and the depth of it is crazy. You know, it's a good 2 inches depth that keeps all the good pencils at bay and shatterproof. So really happy I got both of those. And then, as a recommendation from Sammy, I got these two. I'm waiting on the blue one to come. I got these two Zig water brushes. Bring them down a little bit. Hello, Debbie. Yeah, thank you, Sam. That's amazing. I've just looked now and it's 107. It's crazy. I can't thank you all enough. So these have come, and I've bought these with the 150 sets of super colours that I've just ordered in mind. I've ordered the 120 and then the 30 anniversary set, which is a limited edition. And Shalene managed to get me inspired to buy those. So I had some money to spend, and I didn't want to fritter it away. So I've managed to acquire that 150 sets. As soon as they come, they'll be bunged in one of these new cases, and these will get the usage from the super colours. So that's those. And then we're now moving on to the books. But just before that, I got these Micron pens. I know quite a few people that use them, but the ink in these is fantastic. It's archival ink, so when you're using watercolor, it doesn't run. And if you want to put fine details into any of your coloring pieces, you can do with these, you know, such as eyelashes or any other thing that you might think your piece of work needs. And I can just bring them out. They come in a pack of 10, guys. Hello, Kim. Hello, Suzanne. And they're all of different, obviously, different thicknesses and grades. I think the thickest one is the one that's in red, which is a brush. So I don't know if you can see that, guys. That comes, it's more like a really soft, fine brush type nib. And then, of course, you get right down to an incredible, like, one like this, which is a 0.2, I believe, which is really fine. So it's nice to know that you can. Hello, Lynn. Thank you for joining. It's nice to know that you can add certain things into your colouring pieces, and then if you're using watercolour or anything like that, nothing's going to change, nothing's going to smudge, and it doesn't fade either. So I'm really happy I got them, guys. So they can go into my little tray here. Okay, so let's move on to the books. There's about 20 to get through, so I'll be as quick as I can. I don't want to have the disrespect of hello, Claire, lovely of you to join, thank you. I don't want to give them the disrespect of just flicking them through willy-nilly, but then again, I know that it's time consuming, so I'll try and do a happy medium with them. The first one I got, bearing in mind, guys, these now from now on are what I've bought. These are what I've found myself on my weird and wonderful search excursions that I go on, and I go onto YouTube and various other Amazon websites. So I got this one first of all, which is called Fantasy Kingdom. It's by Elena Lazarevo, who is one of my favorite artists, and this book is superb. There's 30 amazing illustrations in here. They're all grayscale in this particular one, but some of them are so unique that I would, enjoy to use multimedia on them. And I mean, that's gorgeous. It really is. And then once you get started with them, then you think, yeah, I've done a bit of grayscale. But like, for instance, these on here that have got the drops of dew on the apple and the leaves, I've not done dew before. So what better way to learn how to do it than watch a video somewhere and then practice in this book? It's the perfect way to learn, I believe. But the images in here are super gorgeous. And I mean, I especially like that one. And there is another one I really do like, but like I said, I'm not going to do an intensive flip. That's the other one I like. I mean, how cool is she? You wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her, would you? With an headbutt, especially. But yeah, I do like Elena Lazareva, and she is she's a really good artist, and I do appreciate her work a lot. So that was that one, and then I got, which you've probably seen all over the place, Unicorns and Dragons by Selena Fenech. This is a line art colouring book. It's a very, very thick book, one-sided, has an amazing amount of images in it, lots of unicorns, lots of fantasy, lots of, sort of gothical, mythical kind of scenarios. Got this mainly just to practice with pencils. Again, the more you do, the more you seem to get used to the pencil. So I'm really happy that I've managed to get hold of this one, as it was selling out quite quickly. I think most people will have it. Yeah, I've got that one, Grace, but it isn't that good, unfortunately. The images selected in those are not the popular ones from each book. They tend to be the ones that have been unnoticed in the books. So it's kind of like the leftovers, if you like, and made a book about it. So I don't use it. This is Colouring Book Cafe Country Fair colouring book. And I like this book. Again, this has got a lot of detail in it as well. Obviously, guys, I've got the fine liners just bought. It'd be nice to do a picture with a combination of fine liners and pencil without it looking, too strange next to each other, which is my aim with that. And again, a very inexpensive book, but a lot of time and care has been made making the book. It reminds me of the Jade Summer ones, the style and the marketing, and certainly the quality of the book. You know, it's about 6, 7 out of 10, so it's a good, reasonable book. But it's not the best quality in the world. But now this is one that I think some of you book enthusiasts will like. This is by Amanita, and it's called the Russian Alphabet Colouring Book. Now this is an absolute belting book. It's got a lovely gold foil. Let me just try and get that on camera for you guys. It's got a lovely gold foil or copper inset there next to the helmet. And then on the back, it's got the same, but on the Russian star. Now, what it does is it goes through the alphabet in Russian and in English at the same time. It's got a lovely insert sleeve like this that you can either bookmark your book with, or you can colour it, or do both. And the reason why I wanted this is it's very, very unusual, which is the kind of thing that I usually go for. But the paper quality is absolutely stunning. It's an off-white colour, and obviously it's going through A's in Russian, English, but it gives the most obscure images for you to colour in here. That's the quality receipt that you get with it. So of course you're going through all these different thumbnails to start with, that have all these iconic things which are symbolized with what you would associate with Russia. But then we get into the big ones, and then I'll tell you what, wow, this one, unbelievable. Very, very authentic Russian. You've got the handmade doll here, and then you've got the old Russian lady playing, I think it's called a flumitar. I'm not 100% sure, but it does have a name. And then you've got this guy who's dressed in traditional Russian military uniform playing a single snare drum. And then next to that, you've got the letter that we're using at the moment. You've got one of their, you've got that guitar that I've mentioned. I can't remember it's something like a balaka or a balaki or flumab-like, something like that. And then you move on, you've got a double page spread here. I don't like that it's gone into the spine, which nobody does. But if I break its neck, as you can see, it's not that bad. Hello, Donna. Lovely to see you. So, and then you've got all this kind of traditional Russian dress and symbolism all throughout the book. And then moving on to more bees, you've got the bears, you've got Russian vodka, which is a label from one of the bottles, tequila. That's right, May, yeah. And you've got this here, and like I say, guys, this is very, very much up my street. It's very different, and the quality, I can assure you, is an absolute belter. This is a dollar, the full picture of the dollar, and then you've got, I think it's Brezhnev, that, or is it Yeltsin? Boris, is that Boris Yeltsin? I can't remember. But you've got all these images, guys, and what a book it is. I mean, it's just gorgeous. No, I don't either, Dee Dee. But there are some in here that are just, absolutely uncomparable with anything else I've seen. This one's beautiful. The full regalia here, the belt, the sashes, all the traditional with the home-built house in the background. Lovely, lovely book. And like I say, guys, the paper is super thick. I bet it's bordering 150 GSM. And it's an off-white and it's a beautiful book. I'm so happy. I do have that book, DD. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I took it away with me, not the last time I went, the time before, and was doodling in that. And then, guys, I've got the new Colour and Discover one, which is now called The Beast. The two other ones were hardback, which I do have. This one is a softback, but I think it's better in so much that the images in here are absolutely cock on. I think they're it's on its way, Grace. I ordered it just before Christmas, but obviously it's one of those that, you know, the Christmas break stops everything, and I've got quite a few coming from June. I think there's 4 or 5 coming from there. So that's the Earth Beast, and then we've got a little imp here, which I think is cute, and something called a Dryad in the top corner here. All sat on this tree with a face, and you've got the troll underneath, the werewolf, and then what they call a jackalope, which seems half antelope and half jackrabbit. I love stuff like this, and colouring them in is just going to be a pleasure. It's my kind of thing. And the paper quality seems slightly different to the last 2 books. I know a friend of mine I speak to on email called Jennifer will like this picture. It's called the Kraken, and she's doing an amazing job at the moment of the Kraken in Mythomorphy, I think it is. So there's something for everyone here if you're that kind of thing and like creatures. Oh, that's nice to know, Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, I think the other 2 are hardcover. This is the new one, Faithful. I'm not sure if they've just kept the soft cover for the new one or not. I'm not sure myself. But yeah, really enjoy that book. Again, it's another. I mean, you can see, guys, it's a big book, but it's good quality. And again, that just sucks me in straight away. So there's that one. And this is one that I mentioned last time on my channel, but I didn't get a chance to show it yet. This is called Quest, which is a master collection by Samantha Johnson, and it's published by Blue Star Premier. Hi, Jerry. 115 in the house, guys. That's really, really good. Thank you. This, again, another one, single-sided, really good quality paper. DD, you'll like this one. It's got everything in here from fairies to devil, you know, images of the devil with horns, as you can see on here. Oh, thank you, Donna. And there's another one with it, and that's on its way. And this is it a Minotaur or something similar? I mean, it's basic line art, but once you'd coloured this, the whole thing will just come to life because of what's in the content. And there's so many pictures in here, and it tells a story as it goes along. There's no text to signify that, but it is in 3 chapters. Then, of course, you know, things towards the end are getting nasty. You've got the woman with the horns blowing off. I should have rephrased that, going mad. And then you've got the finish page here well before the end. And then you've got some bonus pages here to try out your stuff. But then check this out, guys. You've got here this little poster out here pull out, which is a double pager. And then further down, you've got another one here. And then further down, you've got another one here. So you've got plenty of, and these are all perforated, guys. You know, it's one of them that you just would love to complete, you know, from cover to cover. Would take an absolute eternity, but you know, it's what I got. This paper quality is fantastic on this Faithfulness, really good. It's almost like multimedia paper that you would get in a pad or a drawing, you know, a sketch pad. And I got it from Amazon, Katrina, on a narrowed down search that I geekily found one evening. But it's a lovely book, and I can't recommend that high enough for those who like to. Oh, thank you, Sam. Thanks very much indeed. I really appreciate you calling and showing your support. Thank you. So really pleased with that, guys, and I really did want to show you that book. And then I got this fantasy and fairy tale book, which is by Molly Harrison. The reason why I got this was purely down to the new Copics that I've got. These are all portraits of some sort, and I have these, which are just the skin tones. That's all I've got for now. But my aim with this book is to do all the skin tones in various different combinations, and then put the pencil on top. But with it having so many images, I mean, that's the cover. I really like that one. With it having so many images, you are obviously going to be practicing loads. And I think that's perfect to use these on and then pencil on top. So that's why I got that book. And then I got a couple of books by a chap called Scott Howden, who is an artist I admire. The quality of the books are not excellent, I will be honest. They are High Daisy. Yes, Amazon too as well, Donna, yeah. These are by Scott Howden, and it's spelled Scott with a single T, Howden. It is CreateSpace paper, unfortunately, but I think a lot of us have got past that now. But the images in this are quite unique in that he is a fantasy kind of artist. This one here is absolutely superb, with all the tattoos from the ashes written on a forearm, all the fine details you have on this. So this is a sharp pencil book and looks absolutely brilliant coloured in. A bit of steampunk there. So this is his first volume, and the second one, the Colouring Fantasy Volume 1. This is Colouring Fantasy Volume 2, and this is actually better than the first one. Look at these, some of these. I mean, this bit steampunk one here, girl with the short hair with a koala. Now, this koala's steampunked up massively. So you've got to respect the koala. Everyone's got to respect the koala in this book. You know, you've just got piercing images in this, as well as some, you know, nice lingerie in one or two pictures. But in all seriousness, the main focus on each picture is the character and the stick out. So I would imagine that when coloured, all going to be really nice to look at. And again, an inexpensive book, you know, that can be used to do most of your practicing on, especially if you're buying new mediums, guys. You don't want to go straight into a brand new book with new mediums without testing them out in another book first. You know, because the good books cost money. So that's my little tip. And then the final book I'm going to show you today, guys, is this Le Grand Classiques the Art Deco book, which is another hardback Disney book. Hi, Kiwi. This is also extremely cute. You've got everything in here from Disney. You know, I mean, it's one of them that you fill your boots. You really do. It's got 100 pages. And what it does have is it has all the dates of each particular character and picture that has come from either promotional posters or magazine or book covers and things like that. You know, and some of them you recognize from yesteryear, some of them you will see certainly from recent films and things like that. But again, it's another good quality book, and it's one that you can just get lost in and not think about, you know, the finished product too much. And that is to test your materials on here, which is quite a nice thought. So that's it as far as books, guys. And then the gift I got for my birthday was these Irojiten pencils. Now, I'm not sure. I'm very torn on how to store these because I have looked through them all. I'm going to swatch them very shortly, and they are so good a pencil. But they come in the form, as you know, or some of you might know. Some of these come in it looks like a book, you know, and then you pull the particular edition out, and that's meant to be a book. But it's a ball ache knowing which colours are in which box, and then none of them are on display. But let me just move that out of the way. Look at the colours of them, guys. These are called the Pale Tone Selection 2. So these are the second set of 10 that they've got called Pale Tones. Each colour's on the barrel. Beautiful pencils, and I think I will end up putting them in a case because, as nice as this packaging is, it's not conducive with colouring. Yeah, they are waxed, Donna. Yeah, it's not conducive with colouring. You know, being able to see your colours. I mean, these, for instance, some of the colour names are not what you see, you know, in your run-of-the-mill kind of colour charts. You've got rose pink, apricot, gamboge, I think that's how you pronounce it, straw yellow, spring green, mint green, turquoise, celeste blue, hyacinth blue, and crocus. I mean, that's just 10 of 90. And, you know, where do you go from there? Which colour do you select next? And, you know, you're looking through all these boxes and you think, what the heck? So I think what I'm going to do is, exactly, CB, it's the lovely presentation and the well made and everything. But I think I'll just take them out, put them in a case, and then I think I'll just wrap all this together in some bubble wrap and just keep it, you know, keep it away. But I'm so impressed with the colour schemes and the way that they've put each spectrum of colours in different in different boxes. That last one was the Pale Tone 2. This is the Deep Tone 2, and as you can see there, guys, you've got beautiful deep colours. You know, and it's one of them where you think, all right, let's have a look what we've got, but you have to open the bookcase to see. So you've got plum, maroon, terracotta, bamboo, mustard, moss green, cactus green, spruce, teal blue, and indigo. So, you know, you're going through a wide range of colours there, but you would not know from the outside, and that's my issue with it. I would say the mid-range, Helen. They're not overly expensive. I think for the 90 it was 60 odd English pounds for the full 90. I always put my pencils in pencil cases, Donna, but with these I were torn, and I really, and I still not 100% yet. It's one of those that's, you know, you don't want to miss out on the packaging. I think that's the bottom line of it. But it is more practical to put them into a pencil case, especially where you can see. Now this is my favourite box of the lot. Light greyish tone one. Look at these colours, guys. I mean, how unusual are those in respect of other pencil sets that you get? I got them from Amazon, Helen. They would, yeah. Good point, Lynn. Yeah, yeah, it's a good point, that. And these colours, guys, are fawn, cork, sallow, wax yellow, willow, mist green, quartz green, porcelain blue, campanula blue, and sea fog. I mean, what colour are you using next, Dev? Sea fog. That's what I'm using. Sea fog. And again, so unique. In case you're wondering, that's sea fog. It's a really muted lavender type colour. I do as well, DD, and this is the thing that's really impressed me about the set. They're a hard pencil, but I just seem to be able to. I don't know if that's why I like the Koh-i-No Hardmuth polycolours and the polychromos best. It must be just, you know, the type of pencil that suits me better. And then the next box, guys, again, the same thing. You got 3 like different editions here. This is the deep tones again, but the first lot of deep tones. So you've got crimson, chestnut brown, autumn leaf, maple sugar, olive yellow, elm green, forest green, midnight blue, mulberry, and taupe. And again, you know, colours that you don't hear. They are, Christine, such a you know, there's such a good. I thought they might have been just what you would call a you know, just like just a packaging and showing it off all posh and thinking, you know, they're just a gimmick, but they're not. And the pencils themselves are absolutely phenomenal. This one is the Pale Tones #1, and look at the pinks and skin tones in there. These are orchid pink, coral pink, shell pink, narcissus, lettuce green, ice green, aqua, forget-me-not blue, lilac, and pigeon grey. So again, a lot of colours you don't hear a lot of in the colouring world. These are the vivid tones, selection 1. No problem, Pickle. Thanks for joining. These are really striking colours, guys. These are the vivid tones. So you've got the cherry red, the tangerine orange, dandelion, chartreuse green, parrot green, peacock blue, kingfisher, lapis lazuli, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is this kind of colour, in between a blue and a purple. Iris violet and ivory black. Again, really, really well presented. And hello, Francis. Lovely to see you. And an amazing kind of way to present your pencils. The next lot, we've got some here, guys, called the fluorescence. So as you can imagine, these are really bright, vivid colours. As you can see in this selection of 10, they are plastic pink, surprise red, equatorial orange, sunset orange, dazzling sun, firefly yellow, lightning yellow, neon green, flash green, and vigorous green. So again, underwater scenes, that kind of thing. Sorry, somebody asking me a question. Sorry, guys. Let me go back and have a look. Not sure who it was. Oh, thanks, Nike. Yeah, if any of you got a question, guys, just stick it in caps. That'll be fine. Oh, sorry. There are 9 books, 3 lots of 3, 3 in each box like this. They come in 3s, and there's 10 pencils in each book, so there's 90 altogether. So in each box, you've got 30 pencils, and there's 3 boxes. And then the final couple, guys, you've got dull tones, which are here, very muted, what you would associate, I would imagine, with landscaping and that kind of thing. I hope so too, Francis. I'm really pleased with them. That's fine, Dee Dee. Thanks for helping out, and I hope that answered your question, Helen. The colours here, guys, from top down to the bottom, is cedarwood, cinnamon, oil yellow, sage green, verdigris, hummingbird, jay blue, hydrangea blue, heather, and Tyrian purple. So again, you know, things that you don't hear of every day. And the final one, which is the very pale tones, almost, you know, you can't really, they're so pale, these. There's cameo pink, there's almond blossom, sorry, ecru, eggshell, asparagus, opal green, cascade, horizon blue, lupine, and verbena. So this verbena is the last one, which is a very pale sort of lilac colour, but there's one even paler than that, which is this one. You can see it against my tattoo there. Look. And this is called lupine, and I'm so looking forward to trying out shading and stuff with these. It's beyond true, but I think I am going to go for the pencil case just so that I can see them and you know, explore their qualities, so to speak. So that's that, guys. It's, how long have I been on? An hour and 10 minutes. I'm not going to do a long stream tonight, guys. I have had quite a eventful Christmas, and you know, with various things going on. So I really appreciate the support I've had tonight. It's just been overwhelming. You know, how many of you's come to join me? I'm kind of growing slowly but surely. Yes, the Black Widow news. I'm having them sent on the 4th of January, Tammy. Oh, thank you, Kim. That's David, I don't know if you can quite see that. That's David Bowie that I have on that arm there. I have John Lennon on this arm here, followed by the Beatles walking on a piano keys instead of Abbey Road on there. So is the pale mid-range and deep set in the boxes of 3 books? Let me just check for you, Christine. One box of 3 is pale tone 1, vivid tone 1, and deep tone 1. One box is pale tone 2, deep tone 2, and light greyish tone 1. And then the final box is fluorescence, very pale, and dull. Bye-bye to everybody. Is that right, Kim? Almost 1,500. That's excellent. Like I say, I'm not going to go into the realms and of what's happened, but those of you who are close to me know what's been going on. And it's been lovely to come back and speak to you all, especially because, you know, I kind of got a bit worried I was neglecting everybody, but you know, I did have other things to attend to and things like that. So in and amongst a very difficult time, I've kept my chin up, and you know, I've not remained bitter at all. You know, and I'm still here. So I cannot say. I mean, I'm a Yorkshire lad. I'm not going to get all soppy on you, but I cannot say how much I appreciate. And I'm not going to name individuals, but there's a good half a dozen of you that know what was going on, and I'm not sure if that's by chance or by you know, by questioning or whatever. But whatever the reason is, it's been an extremely eye-opening experience for me, because these people have been at me on a daily basis, and checking in on me and things like that, and I cannot you know, say enough about that. And it's really appreciative to know that there are genuine people out there, and that this is all about our hobby. It's all about what we love doing, and that's why I spend so much money doing it. You know, I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in this to see what I can get out of it. I spend an enormous amount of money on this hobby, as I'm sure that many of you do, and the reason why I do is because I love the hobby, and it's you know, it's something that's not going to go away quickly. And all right, mate, I'm just trying to thank everybody without going into bloody you know, without going into bloody the whats and wherefores. But on that note, my wife has told me to stop doing this. So I bid you all farewell. Don't forget to tune into my next stream next Friday. Next Friday, we're back to colouring. And thank you very much indeed, everybody, for what you've done. And we'll leave it at that. I didn't want to put it in the title, by the way, so you know. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks, Dee Dee, for your shout out earlier today. And I'll be watching more of you as well. Love you all. Thanks very much indeed. Bye bye, everyone.